Hey there, YouTube. I'm Jack, and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. It's a chilly morning here in South Alabama. Had another little cold front come through yesterday and woke up to some nippy temperatures this morning. Thought it was about time I would do another What I Ate Today videos. Guys, I've got a whole bunch of videos here on my channel, so if you are not already subscribed, I'd really appreciate if you go hit that subscribe button, come back, check out some of the videos. You can always unsubscribe if you don't like my crazy content, but yeah, I just thought, every few weeks now I try to do at least once a month. I can't remember when I did the last one, but I try to, kind of do these What I Eat videos just to kind of show how I'm eating. I haven't really, just because I haven't been doing as many YouTube videos and just because I mentioned that I eat a little cooked food, I'm not really eating all that differently other than like I like to think in my mind I'm just kind of plugging some holes. I'm really trying to work on nutrition I may not have been getting before and just getting a little bit of everything in there. So starting off today my favorite way in the wintertime with some fresh orange juice. So I'm getting some good oranges at our little curb market here in town, and I just made this about 5 minutes ago, right before I set up the camera. And I will sit down and enjoy this while I'm reading the news, kind of easing into the day, and then just take you through the rest of what I'm eating today. A little of it, some of it's, I mean, it's not like I've radically changed or whatever, but I'm kind of in a really good pattern these days. I really like how I'm eating, so we'll see in a little bit. Scooting around getting some things done today, and it's still chilly in this house. I don't use a lot of heat here, so trying to keep myself warm. I started making what I'm having right now, and then as I was making it I realized I was missing an ingredient, and I had just gone to the grocery store to get something, so I decided to call an audible. I wasn't going to not make it just because I didn't have that one ingredient, and I wasn't going to just jump right back in the car and go get that one ingredient either. So anyhow, having a nice big green smoothie here. I've been getting great deals on pineapples lately. I've been getting pineapples for 99 cents. They're not huge, but it's a good deal. So I've got a whole pineapple in here. I've got about 8 ounces of spinach. I had this package of spinach. I used the whole thing. And I believe sometimes I lose track. I put either two, I think I put 3 bananas in here. Maybe 2, but probably 3 bananas in here. Beautiful shade of green, really good. Now what I would have put in there, the missing ingredient was beets. I think I've done that recipe on here before. I used to drink it in Costa Rica a lot, called it pura energia, pure energy. So beet would just have been the missing ingredient. So I don't know why, I just had some on the counter. I said, this is that time of year, cold and flu season, let's get a little bit of extra immune booster. So I cut up a little piece of ginger and put in there. So I'm going to sip on this, get a little bit of work done, and who knows? We'll see what I eat next. Okay, I'm actually about to have lunch at a sort of semi-traditional lunchtime. It's just a few minutes after 12 o'clock here, and I'm about to eat myself a big salad, and then I'm heading off to the gym. Just got my great big bowl of salad here. Now, I'll tell you what, I don't usually use this. This is iceberg lettuce. I don't know. All this stuff freaks me out with the E. coli and the romaine. Apparently, I just saw in the news again last night that there's been an outbreak. So I kind of stuck to the iceberg lettuce here. But what I've been doing is I'll use a whole head of lettuce. And I'm using sprouts a lot. In fact, almost every day. I'm back to having a big salad almost every day. And almost every day when I do it, I put sprouts on there. I've been sprouting. I've been doing my own sprouts pretty regular now. On this one, I finished up some mung bean sprouts, and I added, these are lentils. I added some lentils with it. So I got that. And I used Raw Food Romance's, which one did I use here? Hemp teriyaki dressing from her Dips and Dressings book. And also, too, like I said yesterday, today, or might have said earlier today, I'm trying to plug in the holes a lot these days. So I'm also on my salads using Dulce granules pretty much every day for a little bit of boost on that iodine too. So yeah, I'm gonna sit here and I take my time. When I have a salad this size, it'll probably be I'll probably be sitting at least for 30 minutes. Now I could be a little bit more mindful when I eat I would eat quicker, but I do stuff while I'm eating. I'm usually reading my iPad, or I'm catching up on some news, or I'm doing something instead of just being engaged in my eating. But that's just how I've been for a long time. So going to enjoy this salad, go to the gym, get a nice workout, and I'm not sure what we're going to eat after this. We'll see. All right, got into the gym today, had a good workout, got down to the park a little bit, and now it is time for dinner. And I tend to have my dinner kind of early. I've probably mentioned it before, and I'm not trying to do any intermittent fasting or anything. It's not like I'm cutting off at a certain time, like on purpose. But it's about 3:45 right now. And most days, I wouldn't say every day, but most days, by 4 or 4:30, I've had my last meal of the day, and I'm done. And I've filled myself enough during the day that no, once I've had that one at 3:30 or 4, like no, I don't want anything else the rest of the night. So, and I was wanting some ice cream. I was wanting some ice cream, but I said no. Let's keep going with filling in the gap and getting a little bit more nutrition in each thing. So I had a little bit of leftover ice cream, so I'll have a little bit of chocolate ice cream that I had from last night. But and I thought about like putting this in a bowl and making some more, making like a whole portion of it. But then I said, no, let's just have a green smoothie for dinner. Get a little bit more green in there. So this one is bananas, kale, chlorella, and cacao. I've switched over to chlorella from spirulina recently. Now I didn't throw the spirulina away. I'm going to use the bag. And people on here may have been some of the ones that told me. I know a bunch of people told me on Instagram, when people just shout stuff out at me, oh, you need to look into this because this causes this and this and this to happen. I generally don't hear it. I generally don't pay attention because I'm hearing that stuff all day, every day. Oh, you know, if you do this, this isn't going to absorb. And if you do this, I mean, literally all day, freaking every day. So most of that stuff just goes in one ear and out the other until I either hear it a bunch of times or until somebody that's got a little bit of cred that I actually know mentioned something to me and actually gives me some information to look into. So I was looking into B12 recently after hearing about this and just reading, and I don't know, I'm not saying this is 100% fact. It just, you know, several articles I read leaning towards that spirulina can mess up the absorbing B12. And B12 is one I don't play with. I supplement B12, so pretty much after reading a few articles, looking into it just a little bit, I said, yeah, I think I'm going to switch from spirulina over to chlorella. And to be honest with you, I think I'm actually, when this chlorella runs out and the little bit of spirulina I have, I think I'm just going to go to using Daily Green Boost on the reg instead of these other powders. And Daily Green Boost, don't ask me questions about it. I'm not Mr. Memorizer telling you all the buzz about it. It's a really good product. If you want to know more about it, go check it out. Daily Green Boost. I really need to be, that would be more beneficial to me than the chlorella or the spirulina, but with the spirulina and the chlorella, you do get a little bit of extra protein in there. So, yeah, that's basically how I'm eating these days as usual. And this usually, I don't usually get it right when the video comes out, but anytime I do any of my what I ate today videos, just out of the blue one night, I'll see a comment come in. Well, this was stupid. You can't eat just blah, 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 blah. I got one question for you. And this, I'm not talking about people that are not vegan or that are not raw, that are interested in watch, but who's got the time? I came across one the other day. He had left some comments on somebody else's channel. And his whole thing was just to go out and tell you how dangerous and bad the vegan agenda is. Even if the vegan agenda was bad and dangerous, I'm not a crusader. I ain't got time to be out there making videos or like watching content that is of no interest to me. Just like I don't go watch stuff on keto and make comments. I don't go, watch any of these paleo, whatever, and make comments. It's of no interest to me. So that's always funny when somebody just comes and rails on me. You can't eat, oh, that's stupid, blah, 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 blah. So, I'm, like I said from the beginning, I'm just showing you what I do. I'm not telling, I have to say this in every video, I'm never telling you you should do anything. You shouldn't do anything except what exactly you want to do. But anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this one today. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up And we'll see you again here real soon. Might have another video or two this week. Peace.